Hi. Don't want that one. I want this one. Something more chill the entire time. I was requested to play this by a lot of my friends. Uh, so we are going to do that. Also going to start up TikTok here. In launch TikTok. We also have a bunch of mods running. Did not want that. I want TikTok, not TikTok. We have a lot of mods. Well, not a lot. We have a decent chunk of stuff. Alright. Everything is enabled. Yes, Lyra, I'm playing Stardew. I have a bunch of mods too equipped, so we will have a bit of fun. Hopefully, we're just gonna chill out. That's the entire night. We're going from one like farming, grinding, capturing survival game to the other, and we're going from stress-inducing to cozy. We're going from dinosaurs to this. So we're gonna see how this goes. Hopefully, I can like take a moment and actually relax and not like die. Because I do need a break from fucking Ark Survival Vault. Because I am healing my brain with how many bugs I've ran into. Or I send in out of Vault. God, I have ran into the most annoying shit. To be fair, they just patched one of the issues this last patch. That would fix everything, or one thing. Make it the migration possible, but still. I don't want to end up like doing the migration if like I have to do other stuff too. Oh no, my Boston cream pie. It's wilting slowly. Okay, I gotta have a bite. Alright. God, my character's so short. The fuck? That's the problem. Super short. I have not played this game in I think 3 or 4 years. So I remember literally nothing. Hearing this, you must be dire in need of change. The same thing happened to me long ago. At last I wondered whether the people mature. Just dropped everything, moved to this place that should belong. Enclose a deed to that place. My pride. Shark farm. Shark farm. Shark farm. Shark farm. Santa Lucia. Yeah, I can do that. We're going to a shark farm. The shark girl is going to the shark farm. Why not? Oh, game crashed. You gotta be kidding me. The game crashed. Oh, the game crashed. You gotta be kidding me. Oh, that is unfortunate. So the game crashed. We're gonna relaunch. Yeah, boop and tea. Game crash. We are like 3 minutes in the middle of the intro cutscene, and it's just game crash. Did it at least like save? Did it save it? No, it did not. I have to redo everything. God damn it. Okay. Uh, shark. Sharks. I have to redo everything. Hair was number 35, I know that much. Shirt was something over here. Oh, 40, 50. pants. The hair color. There. Beach farm. Skip intro. Game crashed. Modding API is crashing. Give me a sec. Is there an error I can read? That's a second crash. Um, uh, I, huh. Let's try again. I'm gonna see if launching started directly from Steam does anything. I swear, if I so it doesn't load any of the mods, I don't think. Yeah, it didn't open any of the mods. So I need to go back here. I need to try and launch again. Hold on. Is it literally, is it this? Is it this mod? Is it this mod causing it? Uh, what is causing it? What is causing this? I need to know. This is the only one that's not updated thing, but it's only a pixel. Okay. Try this again. We'll try again. Thank you for the follow. Maybe it's just the beach farm. We'll try a different area. We will try a different farm. See if that's causing it. Let's see if it's just launch Riverland Farm, see if the beach is causing the issue. Or if it's just like all stuff. Oh, we got through. It's just the beach farm. Which means it is, oh, that hair is ugly. Hold on. That color is just like off green. Hold on. Title. Okay. So let's just see if it is the beach farm. I'm just gonna do this, see if it'll load in. Oh, it gets in. Okay. I'm gonna relaunch the game here just to be safe. So it does get into the beach farm. So is it? It's not what I. Is it just like having issues loading something now? Or did the thing I do fix it? Hold on. It will not let me relaunch. There goes. Having so many issues today. Oh. It's kind of crazy. It's kind of crazy that it wasn't just like not working. Let's get over here. So there's 100 and something shirts, so it's faster this way. So let's go beach. $51. There. That's better. Shark. Shark. So let's try this again. Load in. I'm not going to click anything once I hit that. Just going to let it go. Just letting it go. Just letting it load. See if this works. Saving. We're in the game. Something you started, Mayor Lewis. Cultivate a harvest parsnip. Greet a bunch of people. What if I don't want to greet people? What if I just want to be like my own? Also, thank you for the follow. I need to change the audio settings because it is loud as fuck. Uh, 15, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3. Just make it super easy. Just do that. Can I can get water from up here? I did not mean to water a rock. And so begins me being super rusty. And seeing how long it takes me to get back into the grow things. Okay. I think there's a little bit of lag there. I need to like change the order of the options. There, I need to fix all that. Added a bunch of mods. We'll see how this functions correctly. Festival, Haley's birthday, Vincent's, bunch of quest marks. Sir, let me in. Seen you before. Aw, poor Claire. She doesn't like me. Potatoes, tulips, kale, jazz. Oh boy. Bee flower oil. Uh, bean. Invest in those beans. All the beans. That sounds a little funny. little spidey. Okay, so turn number blah blah blah. Daffodil. Let's go. It's locked. What else can I do here? See, town is much bigger, by the way. There's a bunch of new NPCs. There's a bunch of new people in town, obviously. There's a bunch of new interactions. There's a bunch of new things completely. So, as you can see, there is a lot more NPCs. New dialogue. Yes. Appreciate you lurking. Always nice to have lurkers. So I can interact with more stuff now as well. Okay. Okay. I see how this works now. Okay, first things first, I want to get the beans down. Or get that out here, get that out here. Should give me access on all sides. Okay, for now. Goal is to actually just like expand some area for us to actually work in. Okay, we'll probably get 2 or 3 more trees before we have to go to bed for the day. Okay. Actually, I want to go to the beach day 1. So I chose a fishing farm, and I'm gonna do that. Who are you? Caroline. Journal store. Awesome. For you. Olivia, you're one of the new characters, I think. Welcome to the Valley, dear. Alright. Also new. I think. No, you're not. Maybe? I have no fucking clue. Mostly because, like, everyone has new clothes and portraits, and I am not remembering a single thing of anything for anyone. Uh, beach. We're already here. It's a bunch of seagulls. Be back tomorrow. He's 300 pieces of wood. Okay. He hasn't changed much. I remember him. What are these? Action Bird. I'm assuming they are warp points. Oh god, that is my entire inventory here. Oh well. Huh. Game sounds are still fucking loud as shit. Reduce a little bit, see how we can fix that. Alright. Maru. I remembered somewhat. Is that... Yes, it is. Emily. We're looking for something to do in the evening. Stop by the saloon. That's where I drink. Awesome. There's the kid, there's the guy. God, it has been so goddamn long since I played Stardew. What I really need to do is just use the rest of my energy real quick and then go to bed. Get fishing stuff for tomorrow. Make this path a little nicer. Mostly. So I'm not like running in between trees and stuff to get here. Then it's a little better. Okay. Let's put the fiber in there first. Because I don't need it for now. Yeah. It's okay. I do want a chest though. So I'll put these things in here. What else can there be? For now, just as is. Okay. Think we're very close. We could just spend the last of it getting rid of rocks and shit. Yeah, it takes 2 each. 2 energy left. Okay. So doesn't take any energy to remove those. Makes this slightly easier. I am upset. So it is possible for me to get down now. Which I think is a major step forward, honestly. That was a little animal like now. The frog. Huh. So we are on the ocean farm. So we have a bunch of random bullshit. That's a soaked log tree. Huh. Oh, that's some rare mixed seeds. Okay. Think that's about all we can do for today. One porcelain face. We'll just do this. Alright. Yes. Just random bullshit. Just $86. We're not gonna make any money for the first couple days. If anything. Unless we get like really lucky with some specific stuff. Fighting cool stuff on back wasteful, is that something cute? Cool. Thank you. You should come down by the beach sometime. I got something for you. Sweet. Oh yeah. Okay. Uh, this. Through this. Does give me anything? No. Let's go by the beach and see what we have to do there. Boston cream pie is really fucking good, guys. You have no idea. Okay. Did I not go over far enough? Am I stupid? I'm stupid. I just didn't go over far enough. Yeah, slightly not far enough. Is whatever. This way is beach. Okay, got our pole. I forgot how to play this fishing minigame. And now we're just gonna do this all day. So I want to be here. That's obviously slightly different spot. Okay, I mean that works. Just like let me just like do nothing. I'll take it. Like absolutely nothing to get the items. That's kind of crazy. Kind of crazy. Honestly, I'm basically just doing what I do in Ark. Sitting around doing absolutely nothing. Being like half useful. Other than that, it's just doing stuff. Also, it's fucking hot here today. Like, super hot. It's crazy, honestly. It's like, what is it? The heat index was way too hot. People needed water. There was heat exhaustion. There's people getting pulled from lakes or rivers. It was just crazy. Had some friends go downtown, and they were very much complaining how hot it was. Later this week, I'm also visiting a friend. Sir, please. And they are wonderful people. I haven't gone back in a while, but I have been waiting to go visit them again. They're one of the people who want me to fucking play Stardew on stream with them. They don't own Stardew on the PC, so I can't actually play with them, and it's very upsetting to me. Makes me very sad. So I need to remedy that situation somehow. Either buy it for the Switch, and I do have the stuff set up to actually like do this stuff for the Switch. Oh, that's interesting. Because I do have a capture card. I'd have to set that up, obviously. But it is something I can do. And pretty easily, actually. So I might do that. Might grab it on Switch. I might actually have enough Nintendo points to just like buy it outright. I spend way too much money on Nintendo products. Then I have to like restart and it would be unmodded, but then I can play with her. So that's much more fun. Not what I was looking for, but good enough. It's very nice. But also, it's literally just the start of the game, so it's like nothing really different changes with all the mods, really, besides like meeting different people. And okay, it just sat there the entire time. Got some new ideas to sleep on. I'm assuming that means like little crab. I'm gonna go fishing next to the crab. We're gonna see how this ends up because it's like crabby. Why is it like a black crab? You don't like see that very often. Except for like predatory, like heavily like ambush predators, the ones that are super dark color like this. So there's like some ambush predator crab, and it's just like chilling on the docks, which is kind of weird in seeing the Animal Kingdom. So I mean, like, yeah. Still some energy. I think that'll be my last one I'll cast before I just drop off the fish, and then, oh shit. Then I will end up clearing more area on the farm before ending the day. Oh, I got a star. That's actually kind of nice. Uh, my inventory is full. Clear stuff out, then I should be good for the day. First couple days are just gonna be like really boring stuff, just like relaxing, not thinking. Unlike Ark Survival Evolved and Ark Survival Ascended, which are my last couple of games, just why you gotta be like this? It's they've been causing me so much stress. I love them, but they're so stressful sometimes. It really is crazy. Can't speak you guys away. Start. Let's grab this tree. I think the left is gonna be the next section I need to remove. So from 74 to 42. So I can get another tree down. Effectively, before I am out of energy. Yeah, 12. 8 left. 4, 2, 0. Here, it's just going to be clearing with a scythe. Seeing everything around is honestly what it needs to, though. Huh. Seeds, pick you, because I want you. Oh, fuck, I want the daffodil. Means part of you. So Linus, right? Question mark? Linus, yes, I already remember. Mine's up here. He's not cleared yet. I don't know the dates anything is open. Don't know who you are. Demetrius. I think you're added. I think. I could be wrong. The scroll. Huh. Here. Right. Here, go through. Please. Thank you. Robin. Who are you? Sebastian? Victor. You're new. I think you're new. I think you're new. Should probably say hello to the other people in here. Pam. Say hello to you. Shane. Who else? Is anyone else here? No. Don't think that's. I think that's it. These for those in here. It's Penny. Oh, they literally just closed. Just gonna baguette. Drop that. I'm getting this baguette. Not with the baguette. Trash baguette is best baguette. Oh god. Alright, let's head back. The forge stuff back. Then we'll continue clearing tomorrow. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Baguette and wood go here. I think I'll keep the daffodil. Alright. Sleep the night. Fishing our proficiency +1. Well, in foraging, axe efficiency, sometimes cheese drop seeds. Wild seeds can be crafted, field snacks can be made. Cool. Oh! Fish actually gave me some money. Alright, I'll be right back. I'm gonna use the restroom real quick. We'll be back, because I'm also gonna grab a drink while I'm out. So I'm not just drinking energy. I am back. I have tea. Iced tea. Is it raining? Awesome. Means I have a little bit of extra space for what to do today. 7, 9, 3, 4, 5, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Here, still have a bit of time before anything goes on. Who do we still need to talk to? So I talk to Haley, Penny, Magician. Don't know who she is. So is that what's her name? She's a different codon. She's whatever she knows. I don't know this one off the top of my head at all. I think that one's an added one. So there's a bunch of added people. Raining time. Rainy fishing morning. Holy fucking shit, what the hell was that? I wasn't expecting to like run into something like that this early. No bobber skills or nothing. What the hell? I gotta try one more time. One more time. One more time. Last one. Okay, I give up. I am bad. Put a 9. One more. Aw. Open up. Come on. Let me in. Let me in. Let me in. Nom, nom, nom. Don't know Haley's schedule. Okay. Need to drop it off. So like lose things. Okay. Let's go get some more seeds. Hopefully one more beans. What's this? Gift card from my store head. I don't Close on Wednesdays, of course. Alright, guess we're fishing? But not here in the river, because the river is weirdly hard. Hopefully the ocean will be a little better. Or I guess, well, the beach. Is there anything else up here? No. Is there any... training rod? Okay. What can we get here? I'm assuming it's the same stuff as before, but we'll have to see. The treasure chest. Whatever the fuck that is. Oh, shit, big. Damn seagull. Gets in the way and I can't fish. Seagulls are always getting in the way. So sad. Also need to schedule when I do the mommy voice stream. Because I am obligated to do that because the goal was hit. I'm thinking about doing it Wednesday. Thinking about Wednesday to do it. Instead of that, or I'm just going to do it tomorrow and rip the bandit off. There are two options for me here. And that is I do it tomorrow or I do it Wednesday. I mean, I could wait till next week, but like, that's not super useful for me to do. Hey, what's up? How you doing? But like, it's not viable for me to like wait for next week because I have to leave out of state. Am I just gonna be able to do this the entire time? Is it? Yeah, it's gonna just let me do that. Makes sense. It's funny I'm starting to leak silver stars already though. It's literally just the third day of the game. That's it. I mean, it can be really irritating, but like at least it's like an interactive way to fish usually. It takes a lot of like micromanaging of your mouse to control it really early on, especially since you don't have any like upgrades. I mean, it is a mini game, which I am all for. And a lot of it is just managing like how fast you click. So the faster you click, it's much better that way because holding is obviously like gonna rocket it up in the air. Like balancing where you're clicking and when is just like not where, just when is a little crazy. It's interactive and I enjoy it, but early on having like no backpack space is pain in the butt, to say least. Kind of happy I got a rain though for today. So See, like this. I need to pick one. Think I'll use the rest to clear out some of the farm. Because also this is a decently modded playthrough. So I've also haven't played Stardew in like 4 years, so 3-4 years, something like that. And then Emily. Magic rings, Forge Longo. Cool. Still haven't seen Haley. And we also have a bunch more NPCs, a bigger town, and some other random crap too. A lot more stuff. I was very tempted to install the NPC tracker mod just because there's so many new NPCs, but I decided against it solely due to the fact that it's like it's one of the acorn they wanted to. I would like to figure out the patterns of people instead of just like hang out. Because I want to play the game, I don't want the game to play for me. I have enough for no more tree. Will you? Spend the rest on random stuff, I guess. $27. $8. Fuck. $6. I am 0. I am just like clicking all the wrong things. So that's just what happens, I guess. Okay. I think that's going to be it. Early night on the farm. Some no plants lost. Had an early rain. Feeling pretty good. Hopefully things continue to be this easy. Not what I meant to do. 9, 10, 11, 12, 15. So I don't know what the RNG seed is. And that's fine. Not knowing it. Do you want to get rid of this though? Do you want to end up getting rid of this? Because I want to be able to stop with like seeing this. So I don't know, this is just kind of bothering me. Having both trees there, bothering. One tree, that's fine. No crafting stuff. No. Just this. Alright. And then 9. Let's get one more tree. here, it will be fine. Just like do a bit of whatever. Okay. On our way, grab more plants. Ah. 2K. Damn. Beans, take 10. Parsnips, take 4. 12. I have. Hold on. It's 20 days, so I have 24 left. So, things that are 12 days I could do. 12, 6. What do I buy? Let's just do the cauliflower. Why not? So I have no clue on what I remember. It's been like 3 years, 3, 4 years. I ran through that ice to you. Holy crap. Also, thank you for the likes. It's like crazy. How fast are into these? 4, 5, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12. Can I reach everything? No, I can't. So sad. Kinda close though. Actually, let's try and get something here. Because we haven't seen what's on our farm yet. So you are on the beach farm, so it might just give me beach stuff. Uh, I might have bounced it like an idiot. Don't mind me failing miserably. Just gonna sit here all day. I'll take some trash, thanks. Appreciate it. What are you gonna do here? What are we hosting here? Coral. Broken glasses. Still have 5 more casts. I mean, I could eat some things to get more energy, actually. I do have a bunch of seaweed. I could do that. But it's so early on in the day for the energy to be so low. So much more I could be doing. I almost was able to just keep it still the entire time. That tracks. So we are on the beach, so tracks. Oh well. Hopefully it doesn't like super random fish come up here. Hopefully it's just beach stuff. And that would mean I have to go south to go to lake stuff, I guess. Which is slightly annoying, but it's okay. It's going super easy. Come on. Stay there. Thank you. I know you can tell by how which pattern it is and which one it is, but like I have good pattern recognition, but not like video games. My pattern recognition mostly is humans, sadly. Uh, let's drop some junk off, shall we? We eat this. Okay. I want to keep fishing. There. Awesome. Get better hitting the max point here. How's that go? Back to 5 more. Do have more in there I can eat if I need it, but I leveled up. That's pretty nice. I'm assuming it's fishing that got me off. Oh well. God. That was perfect. And it gave me a gold star. How nice of them. Twins. I really need to like get more tea. So I have half tea, half lemonade, and I'm just like, I need more. I just need more. See if I can do over here. Thank you for the likes, by the way. Very much appreciated. Especially like it's just chill day. To be honest, I stayed up till 5 a.m. I saw the forbidden sunlight and the forbidden song and heard the forbidden song of the birds. uh and I slept through when I was supposed to stream this morning. Uh I have only been like for like 6 hours. Seeing the forbidden like sunlight and the birds singing is like I need to go to bed. Like my sleep schedule has been like completely messed up over the summer because I'm running on my own time. Because like I'm doing grant artwork over the summer and like just streaming, so I'm on my own time entirely. And that's a dangerous situation to be in because I like to just stay up way too late sometimes and sleep the day away. Yeah, the longest I've stayed awake continuously was 11 days. That was like back in high school though. That was a crazy time. 11 days, yes. And no, you will not die from 11 days without sleep. It's just very few people can actually do that. So one, it's hard to do. Two, usually requires prep work. And three, it's possible for me because I don't produce the chemical that makes me sleepy, and I don't produce some melatonin. I don't produce melatonin anymore because I was a melatonin child. So my body's like, oh, you don't need melatonin anymore, so it doesn't produce it. And the other portion of it is I don't produce the chemical that makes you like go insane. I can't remember what it's called. Basically, it gives you living nightmares if you stay awake too long. And give you hallucinations. Because it builds up. Sleeping removes it. I don't produce either of those, so I don't really feel tired. Usually just like physically exhausted. Which means I have to physically, I've made a physical rhythm for myself so I can actually like, go to sleep. Otherwise, I will not go to sleep and I will just do other stuff. I mean, I can. It's more of a I don't know how to explain it. So I can get physically exhausted, but like I don't feel tired, like sleepy ever. I still will need to rest and like sit down and relax to get energy back, but I won't need to like sleep to get energy back. It's a weird balance. It ends up a lot of time with that I just end up like overdoing it a lot, which is a problem I have. So overdoing it is kind of my thing. Oh, I got the pupper! See this dog? Yes, I see the dog. Yeah. It's it's a rare thing that happens. Um, what's the chemical called? It's uh, what is it? What is that chemical called? Oh, I also don't dream, by the way. Uh, Norepinephrine, serotonin, dopamine medications, impact, blah blah blah, melatonin, common sleep aid, acetylcholine, acet. I don't remember what I can't find what it's called. But I don't dream. I mostly don't get REM sleep cycles because I just am asleep for so long. Or like I don't dream, I don't get REM sleep. It's very frustrating. Yes. Czar. There have been a couple sleep studies, and like some of the longest times that people have stayed awake are like insane. Um, I so I can. I would just need to kill my liver to do it. Um, so I was a melatonin kid, and because I had insomnia. And one of the things that your body can do is if you take melatonin too often to help you sleep, it ends up you getting a high resistance for it, and your body starts needing more and more of it, as well as the fact that you start needing like yeah. You would also need to start doing other stuff. So your brain says, "Oh, I'm getting all this excess melatonin. I don't need to make this anymore." So it just stops making it in extreme cases. And I was one of those extreme cases. I would need melatonin every single night, and I'd keep upping the dose over and over and over again. Just insomnia as a kid. So now I am a little fucky wucky. Cool. Let's go get some more parsnips. It is kind of crazy. Because, like, when you think about that, it's just like the recommended doses of melatonin are much lower than what actually people mostly take. Which one of the most commonly things that people like overdose on is melatonin. It's like an adult needs like 1 to 3 milligrams max, but like the tablets come in fives and tens. So you're only supposed to take like a half or a third of a tablet, and or like a gummy, and then people just like take way more than that because people think, oh, 10 milligrams, that's so little compared to the 200 milligrams of ibuprofen I take, or whatever. And they don't think that it's much more effective depending on like because of the different chemical. It really is like crazy. So my sleep schedule is entirely messed up. I know. It really is. But most people don't know that 10 milligrams is a lot when it comes to medications because they're used to like taking like 200 milligrams of like ibuprofen or something. The most common thing they run into is like that. That's the most common medication people use, like ibuprofen or Advil or whatever. And they are in the hundreds or 200 milligrams. So their concept of, oh, 10, that's small. That's something they give to a child. When in reality, children need between like 0.1 to 0.5 milligrams to be able to fall asleep. So you're just like hyper overdosing children. Like depending on their weight. Like if you're a really small child, what was that? Leek. Victor needs a leek. I can do that. I think I have a leek actually somewhere. 13, 14, 15. And I've been taking a bunch of different medications all my life. Oh wait, I was going to talk to you. Sophia. Thank you for the follow glitch. Yeek, a stranger. Vineyard. Yeah, exactly. And depending on how small the child is, it's a tenth of a dose. And like an adult needs like 1 to 3. So it's like when one is a high dose for a child, it's kind of crazy. People don't think about that. Because they're not used to that. I know it's absurd, but people don't think. That's the answer. People just don't think. I also need like a ton of meds for like pain medication. Partially because I have a hyper resistance to pain meds. And hyper resistance to pain. And like for anesthesia, I need a lot more to go under. It is asking a lot to have them think, but people do need to do that eventually. For like to stay under. Oh, cool, geode. Awesome. Got my first geode. I to like have my wisdom teeth out. I was put fully under, and I stone driftwood. I'll keep the driftwood for now because I don't know what that is. And I had an IV drip to keep me under. And they said, all right, the IV is in. I want you to count backwards from 100. Uh, I made it to 0. Um, and as I was counting, more and more doctors and nurses just like kept walking in, just watching me as I'm counting backwards. And I'm not counting backwards fast either, because I'm starting to get loopy from it. And it's just crazy. It really is just crazy. And I think the words I used at the end was, I'm gonna go to sleep now. And I woke up very fast from it too. I was under like less than 30 minutes after they took me off for my wisdom teeth. Uh, and I apparently screamed, "Where the fuck are my teeth?" the moment I was awake. And then, like, an hour or two later, I woke up, like, cradling a jar of my teeth. So, yeah. I've been dealing with random issues my entire life like that. So, I get to be the 1% of cases constantly. It's so fun. So fun. It's like, I'm also hypermobile spectrum disorder. And my hips like to dislocate. That's fun. And the crazy part about it is it's extreme for my hips to dislocate because I have extended hip coverage over the joint with the bones. So it's like, yeah, it needs a lot. And I have a tear in my hip, and it's just. So I'm over here in my 20s, just like, yeah, I have steroid shots in my hip, which they're terrible. I hate it. That long needle, they have to go at a weird angle also because of my excess coverage. They have to like go through like the thigh and up, and it's just, ugh. It was, I felt every little bit of it. It was just no. It was just no. Yeah, it was literally like an 8-inch long needle they had to use. It was just massive. And it was just like the whole needle went in. And because my muscles flexed and I twitched as it was going in, they had to redo it again. It was not the funnest thing ever. Yeah, I had a panic attack. Um, because I also have a fear of needles, so having an 8 inch, oh, that's a gold star. Having an 8-inch needle shoved into my thigh was not the funnest experience. I don't want to experience that. I really don't want to experience that. I am debating whether or not it's worthwhile the steroid shot in my hip. I really am. And it's labeled as hypermobile spectrum because we just don't know exactly what it is. So a bunch of things can label up and line up for it, but like it's just, yeah. And to genetic testing, I have to rule everything else out first. So we've ruled out blood diseases, we've ruled out lupus, um we've ruled out Marfan's 'cause there's Marfan's in the genes. And so I went to the orthopedist for this, orthopedic surgeons and all that stuff. And they were looking at me to see if I needed a surgery or if they could do that instead to repair the hips, if it was the tear in the hip. And they're like, we can't really tell for sure if it's a tear or not, but it's like it is a clear, massive white slot in the MRI or the CAT scan of the MRI. CAT scan of it, or is it MRI? I can't remember. Fucking remember. It's the layer cut thing where he buzzes. That's the CAT scan. CT scan, CAT scan. Yeah, that's what it is. Of it, and it's like it, textbook looks like a textbook tear, and it's pretty fucking big. And so they said we can do it. I can do it for you right now. We can see and we can test to make sure if it's a tear, this will fix your pain. Um, and otherwise, we know it's muscle problems around it, and we'll figure it out. And so they did it right then and there. Oh, what the fuck, Purple Star? So they did it right then and there for me. And it was terrible, but it removed the pain. But also, the problem with removing pain in one joint is it makes you realize, because you have a baseline of 0 now. So, me with an insane pain tolerance now has realized that, like, all of my joints fucking hurt. And so it's just a matter of now, well, now I know everything hurts. It's not supposed to hurt because I now have a level of 0. I was like, oh, compared to the 0 pain hip, it's like, oh, yeah, that's a problem. So I get to play Ring Around the Rosie with a bunch of doctors, trying to figure out what's wrong now. It is a wonderful time, honestly. The healthcare system. Yeah. It's like I was sent to a arthritis and osteoporosis center that also like specializes in hypermobility and stuff, so they could help root some stuff out. And they did the blood diseases tech. They tested for lupus. They tested. I was already confirmed not for Marfan's. I've had an echocardiogram. I've had all these different things to confirm it's not different. Some things. And I'm at the point where we're looking at possibly like shaving my hip down so it doesn't bounce around. The arthritis osteoporosis center is like, okay, it's not arthritis, it's not osteoporosis, not fibromyalgia. And it seems like it's possible that your hip, with that extra coverage, it bouncing back and forth is actually causing the tear. Uh, but then when we took that stuff to the orthopedist and like, oh, we can't help you, it's like, but he suggested to do to get physical therapy and you guys to look. He's like, yeah, this is their job. They're like, not. They're like, yeah, we have nothing to look at. It's like, yes, you do. He told you what to look at. It's like, we can't help you. Go back to your primary care physician and get a thing to go to another city that's 2 hours away. It's like, that's what I need to do now. So I need to go to my primary care physician and get a different referral to a different place that's 2 hours away and do all the stuff with them. And once I'm done doing the stuff with them, if they can't find anything, then I've done almost everything exclusionary and like I can then go like to Mayo for genetic testing. Yeah. Because I have a suspect of what it is. I suspect it is EDS type 7. I have a marker for it in my incomplete genetic tests I've done, but I can't confirm it one way or the other due to it being one. A single marker doesn't tell you anything. It means it's possible, but you need more markers to confirm it. And type 7 mainly affects the hips and starts in your mid 20s ish, and that's how long the issues started happening. And my issues started with the hips and them dislocating or subluxing. So it's just a matter of like working through everything. Awesome. Scarecrow. I need a scarecrow. And fertilizer, that helps. So we're doing exclusion. We've almost done all the exclusionary tests, so I can actually go to Mayo, so I can actually do the genetic testing for them. Yeah, do the background stuff. So once I'm done with the exclusionary testing, I can test genetically. And my theory, oh good, it's raining. My theory is that it is type 7. Grain of salt, it's only a theory. It would explain all the current issues, but there are other things that could possibly explain the issues. Horses, not zebras. Wood, I need foliage. Type 7 is azera. Yeah. I was sent there before with from my doctor, and they're like, we can't accept you. You don't have enough reason. And to do the genetic testing, we don't want to test it. And it's like, okay, thanks, appreciate it. So yeah, they're very specific with what they want on their forms and stuff to do what you want to do. But the problem is Mayo is the closest place that actually does it, and I still would have to like drive miles and miles and hours to get there. To do what I need to do. Yeah. I've had a friend go through them and get tested for a bunch of stuff, and it's just, yeah, to get tested, you kind of just like need to like know the correct words to put on the form. So you actually have to like coach your doctors to do the right wording on the forms. And there's like this whole guide on the internet of how to get the correct wordings. Um, yeah, it's crazy. It's more space someday. It's where I can help if you bring me some new materials and pay a fee. I can expand your house. The first expansion offers includes a kitchen, cooking recipes. Robin, cool. I'm in stock. Ducks fishing, pulling some bait. Sweet, awesome. Yeah, both those are options. And like, I found out that the my first referral that was sent in to Mayo, my doctor like didn't even write what it was specifically for. Like they did not mention the problem it was for. But they wanted me to do other things because there are places near I know. There's like places nearby that does this like because they said the word they mentioned the word of possible Marfans, and because Marfans can be tested in my area, they denied it. Which is insane. When I don't have Marfans. I have a carrier gene for it, yes, but I don't have it. And we did the echocardiogram for it and everything. And like it was possible Marfans, and you can get tested for that. It's closer, so it's not gonna be that. So it's just thanks. Just, thanks, I guess. uh, it's like I need. It's like I was beyond frustrated when I found out what they wrote and it's like didn't like mention. I don't know. I think they might have forgot. I'm pretty sure they forgot. But it was just so frustrating. And then, so instead of that, I was sent to an orthopedist because I already went to the orthopedist for all this stuff. And I eventually went to, that's when they got, it's like, I found a colleague. They work at this arthritis and osteoporosis center. We'll send you there. I was like, great. Because I had asked, it's like, if you will not send another referral to them with the correct wording. Yeah, don't listen to Google. Yeah. They can send they can help because I adamantly requested in a very nice way to my doctor in the formless way possible saying please refer it because he just wanted to like deal with the issues like oh we'll just deal with the symptoms like that's but depending on the hypermobility syndrome and what it is It was just it's a matter of, well, different things require you to do different ones because different like some hypermobility syndromes, if you do like flexibility physical therapy, you just destroy your joints and terribly, and you just have issues. Or you can't do strengthening exercise physical therapy either, due to them being like weak enough that they'll just tear because of it. So that's when you do flexibility exercise instead. And it's just the way you have to go at it because of the differences matters, because also the different ones means you react differently to different medications and how you recover from things and so many other things. And so I did it in the most professional way I could, saying we need to figure out what is the problem, and because it changes how I need to be cared for. So I'd rather find out what is wrong with me than just deal with the symptoms. Please, if you can't refer me to someone, if you can't help me with that, please refer me to someone who can. And that's what they did. They referred me to an osteoporosis center. I'm like, hey, yeah, this is nothing we can help you with. We can confirm your diagnosis of hypermobility spectrum disorder, which they did. It's like, yeah, you're super flexy. Absurdly so. I score 7 on the scale. Because I can touch my thumbs to my wrists. My fingers go more than 90 degrees. I can do the hip bend test. And if the doctor does the fucking leg test correct, I am more than the 10 degrees required against my knees locked behind me. Yeah, otherwise they will just go around in circles. So figured all that type of stuff out. Cause my elbows are fine. My shoulders are also hypermobile, and it's so much of me is hypermobile, and it's really annoying. Uh, so it's just, but I have a normal range of motion in my hips despite them being hypermobile, which is really weird. Cause doctor's like, yeah, your hips are hypermobile, but like they stop because bone hits bone, and you can't move it anymore. You're not like fully flexed, but I've hit a bone. I can't flex this any further. So if I didn't have the overcap, I would have insanely flexible hips. Yeah. Like I am physically unable to do the splits due entirely to the fact that my hips overcap enough. I also can't like W sit or V sit. Yeah. Thank you for the follow. And it hurts because like I'm pressing the joint and pulling my legs out of their joint to sit in that position. The joint hurts, not any of the muscles, and it's like really weird. Yeah, I'm finally getting stuff checked, and it's crazy. So I'm doing that finally, and it's nice. It's nice to be able to get like somewhere with what you're doing and be able to like say, "Hey, I have a problem. Please help me fix it." But the problem is, this last semester, every week I was going to 1 or 2 doctor's visits, and it was just so exhausting because I had to drive an hour to every visit and drive an hour back the next day of classes, and it's just. I hope so too. I'm currently waiting to talk to my primary care physician. I learned about it yesterday at the end of the day, that I should talk to them because they refuse. It's like, yeah, this is a orthopedist problem, but they're just refusing to look at your stuff for some reason. We don't know why, but they are. So right now I need to talk to my primary care physician about getting a different one. I don't know why it tells you ARC. Why is it telling you ARC, actually? Hold on. I set it to Stardew. That's weird. That is weird. Thank you for that catch. I'll get to ban a bot. I didn't even notice. Because everyone on Twitch is just lurking. And I'm okay with that, though. Love lurkers. They're like the backbone of the community. Yeah, they just don't want to do their jobs. It says that, and I need to figure out some of this stuff. And it's just crazy. So I talked to them. I need to get a different referral. I need to go a different place. And then I need to like send all my stuff over to them so they know what I tested for and what they need to look at, and it's just a whole thing. So every new doctor, you have to explain everything over again. And if I have to drive 2 hours away to go to the doctor for a visit, it's gonna be really annoying. Oh God. I mean, at least I'm a patient already at the other place that's 2 hours away that they're trying to get me to go to for a different thing, because they're a large medicine, they're like a major hospital grouping, so they have like their general stuff. They have their other, and they have a bunch of different things they do, but so we'll get there eventually. And like I have surgery with them in December, the last day of the semester. When semester gets out, I have to go over there for surgery, but something unrelated to the hip stuff. Although hip surgery is also a possibility. And they're probably sending me over there because I go there normally, and I already have like I have I have two care physicians. I have primary one here, and then I have one over there. So they're probably seeing that on my records and they're trying to send me there instead. Is what's happening. Which, if they would just like tell me that, that'd be nice, but whatever. It's like I would always appreciate just like information and not being vague. Like, we have nothing to help you with. It's like, thanks. I appreciate that. Oh God, what the fuck are you? Eel! Oh my God. It's adorable. I love it. Not what I want to do. I wanted to keep you. In you go, eel. I need to find. I need to find a leak. And I need to find Victor. So I want to use the rest of my energy here. But navigating the healthcare system is goddamn crazy. Yeah, it's frustrating. Like, I'm assuming what they want me to do is go to the other place that I have, like, that I'm at, that I have like a dedicated surgeon at already, and I've gone through their whole system, and I go to them semi regularly, and it's like, go with them, go through them, go through them, because they also have a thing over there. That's probably what they're doing. That, or it was like flagged when I had like a panic attack and like used the room for an extra 45 minutes because I was trying to calm down from a panic attack. Which would be really funny if that's the reason. That they just like, yeah. Yeah. Because they might have labeled me as like a problem patient due to the panic attack, that I need extra care or whatever. So that is my theory. Yeah. Have panic attack. Problem patient. You've seen it happen? Okay. That makes me a little more confident in my like assessment. That's probably what happened. Yeah. 'Cause I have a friend who's also a nurse in healthcare, and she also like she was curious because she's also one of the people who have like the cat skins because they have hip issues and stuff, and they've like yeah fibromyalgia. I'm a nurse with fibromyalgia to run around. And I'm like, ah! How are you managing? How are you managing not dying? And so she wanted to see. Was like, do you have a possible tear? Can I see? Yeah. It's like, yeah, that's a tear. That's just a tear. All right. I'm gonna go buy that backpack. Sardine frenzy. Staff. That. Oh my god. They're not needy. They just. They like. My god. I warned them ahead of time. It's like, hi. Trouble. God, I hate that. That's just unfair. Ugh. It's just so unfair. I warned them. It's like, I have a phobia of needles. I might have a problem. Okay, no problem. It'll be okay. Pulls out 8-inch needle, has to redirect midway through. Ugh. Just suffering. Absolute suffering. Has panic attack because they're afraid of needles and they just had an 8-inch needle go into their thigh and they're freaking the fuck out. They just had. They just had what? Yeah. The Adventure Guild. Yes. Huh. Diamond's Thread. But like I had like a reset button panic attack too. Like I was losing vision, I couldn't stand, I couldn't hear anything. It was bad. Yeah, that's not right. That's just not right. Doing that to someone is just not right. Something happened to them that they can't control. Your job is to care for people. So have some fucking empathy. God. pisses me off. I would like this purchase. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, they just haven't learned that word apparently. Compassion. Makes perfect fucking sense. Yes. Alright, there's Haley. Hold on, I need to... Okay. It's like people who get into a profession without like some of the skills needed for that profession bother me. Like so I have an associate in mechanical engineering. I worked for Bobcat, hated it. Uh, it's like keep engineering as a hobby. And then I'm in art school currently, doing art history and a lot of hands-on stuff. And I'm gonna translate that into doing some teaching stuff because I'm also doing a music minor, and so I'm doing history classes, music classes, fashion design classes. I'm doing a bunch of hands-on tasks and classes for like art, and it's just all these different things I'm doing. And I'm going to teach because I found a passion. I want to help like the next generation. Like I've always had a knack with kids. They've always liked me as long as I've been around, and it's just, ugh, I need to, yeah. Which is like really weird that I have the ability to work with kids so well. The autism goes hard. Adults, peers, I can't deal with that shit. Children, I love it. Cockle. Yeah. And having a varied background like I do with all of my knowledge also helps me teach in different ways because every kid needs to be taught in a different way. Thank you for the follow. Oh, I appreciate it. It's been going pretty good. Last summer, I got to work as a camp counselor for a bunch of kids. And it's one of the camps where like you actually have real lessons and stuff. Uh yeah. Working with kids is not for everyone. It is a demanding job that requires patience and a lot of knowledge about like some of the psychology of how children think and how they learn. Not every child learns the same, but a lot of teachers don't do that, which also frustrates me to no end. But like one of them, like I knew I wanted to teach kids, and because it was like a necessity drive. It's like be there for the kids, like 'cause I didn't have like the adult or teacher to listen to me as I was growing up. They somewhat are. They're working with a minimalist budget, trying to help as many people as possible with as much effort and overtime as possible, but no overtime pay. Oh, at least for teachers, because it's salaried. Like, one of the moments that made me like want to go back. Again, I didn't come back this summer because I was doing other stuff. But at the end, I was last day of camp. I was the first cut of the day. So my job ended last day of camp. I'm leaving first. I I could not leave the premises for 20 minutes because I was dogpiled with children hugging me. Like, it was just so nice. It was just great. One more. Whatever. It was. It was very nice. And then I came back during the winter camp for a couple days. Not the winter. Yeah. Was it the winter camp? Or was it Thanksgiving camp? I can't remember. I can't remember if it was the fall break camp or not. Either way, I went back, met a bunch of new kids. Some of my favorite campers came back. Don't tell them my favorite campers. Your kids like can't say that. I also did after school 2 semesters ago. Um, that was it was kind of ruined by my supervisor. She she was ugh. She was just ugh. When you have those people, it's just micromanaging, controlling, like not letting me run things how I need to run things with certain kids. And like for example, we have like a camper who um is like mid-tier functioning autistic, and he has aggression issues and feels too much. And I know that because I have that same issue. I feel too much. Like I have an issue where I sometimes I just feel too much stimuli in my body. And I know he had the same issue because I've talked to him about it. He described it to me. And so, but she would lie to the parents about what he had been doing. It's like, oh, he's making great progress. But like during that day, he attacked like 2 kids and tried to run off 3 times or something. It's like, why are you doing this? You're not helping him. Uh, you're not helping. You are not helping. Like the parents need to know this, and that was happening with not like just him, like any camper who was like not, or after school camper at this point was like not doing great. She would just like refuse to tell them what was going on and tell them, oh, they had a great day, and lie when there's like problems constantly. Um, so I started like during like checkouts where I was there. Oh, she does. She does. She is. Ugh. I don't know. I really don't know how she has a job. That's also part of the thing. So I could have come back this year. I would have had to apply again, which makes no sense because they invite back people they like. And I was on the short list of my supervisor from the summer and from the winter camp because I was really good and I got good reviews from all the campers and parents because they liked me. Uh, so I started telling the parents what was going on with their kids, and they got angry that they were being lied to. Um, they got really angry about that. So it got to the point where there was enough complaints that a new rule had to be implemented at that camp, that everything had to be sent through the supervisor. Yes, the parents and the kids loved me, but my boss did not. They made a new rule because of me that all contact with the parents had to go through the supervisor. But I was hanging around making sure she tried to tell them the right things, but she was obviously leaving things out. So I went above her head, did the report, because I had another counselor with me who was like, this is the problem. They're not telling them the things. Nothing's changing. The kids are getting worse. We need to fix this problem. Because the parents kept, like, instead of talking to them on their, like, checkout, they'd come to me instead during checkout and ask, has my kid been good and stuff? And it's like, I think they felt attacked, that the parents trusted me more than them. They probably felt also I was like undermining their authority or something. It's like, no, I'm not undermining your authority. I'm just telling the parents the correct thing because you won't. Um, so I was not invited back. I was just writing the number, yeah. I was not invited back, so I would have had to reapply. Um, Another note I had about that is the and I know the two people who were like doing the interviews and they'd immediately hire me back. I have their personal phone numbers and they wanted me to come back because I worked with them because they were the region managers of the area and they're like, we want you to come back. It's just a matter of so they like didn't say anything to me. I got removed from the Slack one day, like removed from the payroll app, removed from the Slack. I thought about it because I wouldn't be working with them over the summer. So I was like, okay, I could do the one in my area and not where my college is at. And I could work with them. I could work with the people I like to, and I'd be able to see all my favorite campers again, and they'd be able to see me. Because the campers, also when they heard I was going to be a teacher and looking at being an art teacher, like the moment they would get to high school is like when I'd be finished and like, can you go to this high school? Because the kids liked me, campers liked me, the parents liked me, and my supervisors over the summer liked me. Like I was a shoe in basically to be invited back. So I have a theory of what happened. Because there's also no follow up with what was happening with telling the parents the wrong things. I thought about going back and I looked at the price that they're hiring at and it was lower than I was getting paid last year. So like I'm not applying for that. I'm just doing my grant work over the summer. Fuck this. So yeah, I get to sit here and play silly little video games and draw all summer. The problem with that is I don't get much money because small streamer and all that junk. But yeah, like I did love the job. Working with the kids, doing the camp, running around, and part of the problem though would be like my hip has gotten worse since then, and it's subluxing on a semi-daily basis at this point, and I'm having to pop it back into place. And it was just a matter of that combined with the pay and what I know the hours are, and it was just like, yeah, I wouldn't be moving much. I do on my own. I do strength and physical therapy exercise because I was cleared for that. Stretching would, well, cause the things to be worse. So I'm already super flexy, so mobility, physical therapy wouldn't help. So I'm doing strengthening physical therapy on my own because I can't get to the doctor the orthopedist to get the official physical therapy set up. It's freaking insane. I literally could have caught this fish if I didn't move my thing at all. Perfect. And I like setting my own schedule. It's nice. But also I get paid significantly less than I would have been paid. And that's annoyingly rough. And like today, I did not meet my streaming schedule. So I was supposed to stream at 10 a.m. this morning or something. Yeah, I try. But I consistently overdo it. If you're on the chronic illness side of TikTok, uh, considering you're a health worker, you might see it constantly. Healthcare worker, where it's just like have those days that I feel really great and it doesn't really bother me my chronic illness. So I overdo it and then I'm exhausted for the next week. Yeah. Yeah. That's where I'm at. So I am so I need to go to the store and grab the canvas for my art for my grant work and then I need all that stuff. So I need to go there and get the canvas because I have everything else. I have the preliminary sketches. I have the materials to draw with. I just need to do it and get the canvas. And I keep procrastinating it. I keep telling myself I'll do it, but I keep not. Yeah, I try not to do it again. Like it's problematic. It's really problematic. I am the problem. Yeah, they keep doing it because part of it is psychological. Because they feel bad that they can't do anything all the time. So when they do have the energy to do something, they just do everything without thought of repercussion because then they feel useful and like they did something. I could have, yeah. And it's just a matter of, I don't know. Go. So there's that. And I just need to like chill out sometimes. Yeah. I try my best to like not overdo it, but yeah. Sometimes I do. Yeah, it can't be helped. It just happens. Oh, God. I need to do some more clearing out. This will be the last fish. Okay, from here, let's eat this. Let's clear some more stuff off. So we can get forestry levels up. Yeah. 10 pounds is a very low number. Lift the things over 10 pounds and hurt yourself again. Exactly. It's exactly what happens. I would love iron. I want to crack that geode. Call it a day, I think. Yeah. Recycling machine, worm bin, black spade. Awesome. I need to make those things. I need some iron though. Fuck. I just knocked over some stuff. I might have knocked over a drink. I'm so glad I have like a water resistance like cover. There. That's cleaned up. Muscle spasm, knock over a glass, you know. Honestly, this new desk mat is fucking awesome. Water beads up on it. It's really nice. Yeah. So like also going to like the doctor and explaining like, oh, there we go. I knew it. I felt it. I felt it. I just popped my hip back in. I stood up and I felt it. It's the left hip that I have most of the issues with. What day does the lines open? Start new. It's day 10. Pretty letter that Beasley Godin can answer. I mean, I need to enter them. I would love to enter mines. Yeah. I knew it was coming. Okay. I knew it was coming. I knew it was coming. I could feel it. I want to drop off the geode. And I want to go to the mines and get some iron, hopefully. But the map is changed, so I don't really know how to get to the mine. Is the problem? Yeah, I felt it in my bones. I know I can get to the geode stuff by going across here. So the map has changed the excess stuff. Hey, damn. Yeah. I just like could feel it in the pain. There's like there's like a pressure on that bone as well as like in this like surrounding tissues and muscle fibers, and it's just like sliding out. Sometimes you can and easier to tell if it's a subluxation or just like muscle fibers and stuff in the wrong place is the sound of it popping back in. Yeah. Okay. Uh Artifacts guy, you are the blacksmith. 9 a.m. And an easy way to test is by sound. If it's a low thunk, it's a subluxation or a dislocation. High pitch click, if it's when it's popping, that's muscles popping into the right place or snapping in. Shout. None of those. Alright. That's Joja Mart. How do I get to the mines? Can I get there by going this way? Some worms. I should have tilled the worms. Okay, I go up here. Go over here. Mine is up, Adventure Guild is up. Alright, so I'm pick that mushroom. Foraging leveled up. Assuming I can go down here to get to the mine. No. Where do I need to go? Oh, they changed the direction. It's right there. Skip that, because I know what it is. Go. Um, got a carrot. Oh, I need to stop by Pierre's eventually today. Need. So I'd like to get parsnips. Oh, I don't have money for it. Come on. Love to be able to go down. There. Three. That is... I knew it. Yeah, it just felt like a... Don't know why I felt like that, but just... Ooh! Three. Two, three. 3, 2, 3, 2. It is kind of crazy. 2, 3. I like 3 energy left. I knew that was a crab. What is that? Crystal? Quartz. There isn't anything up there. Stairs are already open, which is kind of nice. See that and I always think, oh, I can get 1,000,000 coal from that. Or that's where I drop off materials. No, that's not need that. Seven, 5, 3, 1. Where are the stairs? There. 9. Ten. And I got boots. Zero. DTFO. So I got stuff I need to get rid of. So as I was going to before is probably the quarry. I have to keep remembering that they like change the orientation of everything with the mod. Town is much bigger. You drop off artifacts tomorrow morning. I can't go to Oh, I can't go to Pierre's. I have timed this like super poorly. Uh, yet. So I'd love to do these, but I need iron for them, and I don't have iron. I have iron ingots, but I need a level of mining to do that, I think. So I need a level of mining to that, and I don't get that till... The heck? Ancient Doll. Awesome. These harvest tomorrow. Don't need this for now. Uh... I could donate... I think I need the first ones to donate to the museum. I didn't end up actually getting too much stuff today. Okay, I'll put these because I need to donate them. Cool wasn't there. That's donate, 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 donate. Horse face. I can really think I insane. Times I think I'm dead. 9, 7. I can do a little more. 5, 3. So I want to get as close as I can. See if I can level up mining. Now this stuff goes in here. I can craft rest. Foraging. Mining, I can access cherry bombs. So I can't make a forge yet. Trudster doesn't know how to communicate. I is in a different place where everybody gives him a little bit of space. You've been breaking some rocks open and finding ore, that's good. If you want to get the most out of the ores, finding them in your furnace. Just so happens I had an extra set of blueprints laying around here. You can have them. Clint, you motherfucking genius. I appreciate you so much. So metal bars can be used for crafting, construction tools, upgrades. Having you upgrade one of your tools can be your working lapis area. Oh, that is glorious. I'm glad Cave Town like remade this song. Eventually. They deserve it. That. You can say 10 cents of earn your place. Be careful. Scar on your farm. You're supposed to consider having it build a well there for you. I don't need a well. I have oceans right beside me. What do I need? 20 copper, 25 stone. I got enough. Awesome. So I'm gonna cook the iron. I'm gonna drop the geode off too. Okay, while that's happening, I'm gonna run over and drop some stuff off. So I can donate to the museum. Welcome back. Why are you Joja? I am not joining Joja. Although I can buy stuff on Wednesdays from them. Tempting. I could. It's also more expensive. There's two different types of popping. There's the high pitch popping and there's a thunk. Thunk popping. Low, like a low, like bone on bone. The low popping noise is if it's sublexed or if it is out of socket. Because there's so much muscle surrounding it in the hip, if you pop it back into place, you'll hear a thunk. Like you just like hit like a chunk of wood or your desk or something. It'll feel like a pop, but it's a thunk. And that thunk means you hit bone on bone and it popped back into place rapidly. A high pitch crack is more for, in the hip at least, for when it's sublexed or dislocated. And when we're talking about that, a high pitched one is the tendons or muscle fibers have rolled over and they're in the wrong place. and that crack is them snapping back into place. I am 100% buying the new Digimon. Thank you for the follow on Twitch. Yeah. Part of it, the reason it's a different sound for the hip itself is because it is such a very specific sound. Is partially due to the fact that there's so much muscle in the size of the joint. And also the shape of the joint also helps, but there's a lot. Versus geodes. I have another geode. Just clay. Shop. Some coal. Yeah. The sounds are different for each joint. Like popping the elbow back in place, which is another common one for me. And now it is anyways. So I just do it as a ritual in the morning nowadays. They are not the same. They sound different because of the different size of the joints, as well as the distance they travel and the force you need to put them back in. Requires Spyware. I can make a crop pot. I can do recycling. I can do recycling. Goddamn. What's that? Yeah, it's kind of it's a very niche thing. Like you can find some pretty easy examples of it, of what they sound like online as well. So I have access to that. Is today gonna be another Mines Day? Yeah, I need to go deeper in the mines. Yeah. Give me like 30 seconds here. Find it quickly on my phone because I have a saved video of someone who does a really good example on TikTok. Give me a sec. Because she's a physical therapist and she also has hypermobility syndrome. Oh, she's used to popping her joints back in. You can find her name for you. That'd be. I have to scroll a decent ways back currently because I have favorited a bunch of stuff about K-pop. Demon Hunters. And sharks. Where is she at? Where is she? Here's her. A fought CPT. She has a video of it, and it's just wonder if I can catch it on my mic here. Of like the sound of it.
Both of my hips need to go right now, so I'm gonna show you the difference. This is my right hip. This is my left hip. And my elbow. So there you go. Right hip, internal, left hip, external.
And it's a crack and thunk, is what it is. Yeah, very. So there's that. And they're a physical therapist. ASMR, I know. Crack ASMR. Thunk, hip thunk ASMR. Super fun. Kinda. Yeah, I have what you would call an ASMR stream that I have to do. Twitch chat and their immense ability to hit any stupid goal you set for them. If you give them something they want, enough. I have to do a mommy voice stream at some. I have to do a mommy voice stream. So yeah. And so I need to do that. Uh, they asked for it. And small time streamer, it's like only like 265 followers on Twitch. Uh, and I set a sub goal of 50 because that's just absurd for it, and they hit it. Still not the most absurd goal they hit, which was like 125, and it was a IRL stream, 12 hours of Souls-like gameplay, and it was just. In reality, it was 6 hours of them making me exercise, and they also like hit extended goals of choosing my outfit and stuff. Hey, so the stream ended up being like 6 hours of me exercising in a crop top and a skirt. And 6 hours of me suffering on another crab stretcher. And learning that game. So that was fun. So this one, Twitch is crazy. Twitch really is crazy. So the mommy voice stream, I need to do sometime soon. I'm either going to do it tomorrow, because I haven't said when I was doing it, or I'm going to run it Wednesday or something. I'll get there. It'll be funny. Maybe. I don't know. It's probably going to be Digimon Story. Hacker's Memory might continue with that one. Because that's usually what I do Sundays. So if I played Sunday, I'll do that. Because that's what I do Sunday mornings. Is Digimon. Um, Seeds. Go. 2, 3. Wonderful. So I stream everything on TikTok and Twitch. Normally by this time I'd reset TikTok, but got him. Down, because fuck that noise. 750, I'm on 18. Please go down. Just give me the down. Please, down. Please, there. I'd love to make it to 20. But yeah. Mommy Voice stream is been looked forward to by a decent chunk of people. They just gifted a bunch of subs. 20 was made it. Okay. Steel small sword, awesome. Also fish down here, which is what I think I'm gonna do the next day. Tomorrow is beans come up, so I don't have. Oh, I need to do. I should have fished so I had money to buy more parsnips. It's whatever. I didn't really think that through. Uh, yeah. Uh, End of fall. Yeah. It's one of the nice times. 49. Let's see. Inventory full. Our ancient seed. That's an interesting one. I'll take that. It's whatever though. Not much I can do about it here. Combat level 1, plus 5 HP. Crafting is history, bug steak, that's good. Awesome. Chimkin's the best. Awesome. That gave me a decent chunk of money actually. Beans, beans, beans. Yellow and brown. Beans, beans, beans. Gobble all them down. Chowder. Chowder is a wonderful show. I need pet dog. Oh, $100. I'll take it. Lost my Redux. I'll find it. Really? I mean, there's not much to really understand. Um, in all honesty, not much at all. Sophia. I'm gonna give a conch to Sophia, see if she likes it. And also, chowder is just kind of like a silly little thing, honestly, I think. I mean, that tracks. It wasn't really a they it wasn't really the like craziest of things. One's open until 9. He didn't like me reading through that trash. I don't know where Sophia lives. I mean, I could possibly check that. Alex, and like Haley, Judy, Kent, Sam. No, she's the Blue Moon Vineyard. She is coming from south. Southwest. That's a raccoon. I think it's easier to go from. Hold on. Can I? So let's say, can I just like steal those? No. I can't. Sad day. I watched a lot of Chowder. It's just a off the walls kind of show. Does that make any sense? One here. Oh, game froze for a second there. Not good. Let's go into Pierre's and buy some stuff. I'll take 21 potatoes. Thanks, bye. Let's give a conch. I want to give a conch to Sophia. See if she likes it. Wherever the hell she is. Blue Moon Vineyard. Here we go. I have to make her happy. She's so scared. I need to be nice to the introvert. I need to be nice to the introvert. A person doesn't get that startled by people for no reason. Something happened to her. Something happened to her. Faisamo, welcome you to the valley. Is she gonna give me a farm? Is she? Hold on. What is she giving me? What is she giving me? Is she giving me a tractor? Don't give me a tractor. Okay, sprinkler. She gave me a sprinkler. Oh my god. Purchase sprinklers from me. I would love to be. Okay. She here. I would like to give her a conch. Sophia, are you here? I'd love to give you. Yes. Let's talk to her. Conch. not conscious. I don't know any favorites yet. I need to figure it out. I need to know what she likes. She doesn't like flowers. She doesn't like conscious. I need to... What's she gonna like? I think today I'm gonna fish the day away so I can get some money. I think that's the answer. I want to figure out what she wants though. Okay. I think this water is around it. So, do this. Won't work on this terrain. That's mean. How dare it? Tell me that a sprinkler won't work on the sand. How dare it? Okay. Think. Oh yeah, I need to crack geodes. I'll do that tomorrow. For now. That away. Put the sprinkler away. What else? This last one I can do. This way. Finish the rest of the day away. I might. I'll try it. So I'm gonna put wood in my inventory. Just wood path, just cause. We'll try this. So I put a wood path just right there. Nope. I'm assuming it needs to be on non-beach land, so like over here. Yeah. Which is extremely frustrating. That just because I chose the beach, that the sprinkler won't work. There is some areas where grass is at that can use it, but that means I have to like manually do stuff. Yeah. Like, what's the point? There is none. That's the answer. Super frustrating. Coral. I love what's like. I mean, yeah. She's probably not programmed correctly to do that. which is kind of sad. But I'll fix it eventually. I'm not gonna try bothering fixing it right now. I'll do it after stream at some point. We'll see. Shouldn't be like too hard. There. A little lot better. A lot of the early stuff is just this. So I do have the tractors mod and all that type of stuff too, so hopefully later on it'll be a little better. The fact that sprinklers don't work on sand is frustrating. I possibly could. Maybe. I don't know. It might be a possibility. I'd have to check because it is a mod pack. It's not a mod pack. It's a bunch of mods that I added, so we'll see. So normally you can't go out in the water, but like I might feel to. I am not playing normal Stardew. I am playing a modded Stardew. I'll grab the mod list here in a second. After this fishing is done here, this section right here, this one. So once it gives me a hit, I'll tell you the mods I'm using. Mother Catch. I'm using Corey Girl Sets Pack, Content Patcher, Custom Companions, Farm Type Manager, Generic Mod Config Menu, Hats Won't Mess with Hair, More Nightly Events, Seasonal Cute Characters, Snappy Which is Required, Stardew Valley Expanded, Tractor Mod, and Wild Animals Mod. So I have a decent chunk of stuff installed, but nothing that like super modifies the base game. One thing that really modifies the base game is the Stardew Expanded mod and the Tractors mod. Because Expanded gives more events and more like romanceable characters and more people in the town. The town gets bigger and the map changes slightly. And then the Tractor mod adds both tractors. Which kind of makes sense. I mean, yeah, keeps things fresh. Because I have done a bunch of start through playthroughs. It's just been like forever since I actually have. And then the rest is like customizable character options. Like, there's more animals in the world that are just like out and about type of thing. Two more? Unless I triple roll 7. That's 3. So We will see if I can get better. Sophie is normally not in the game. The Vineyard's not normally not in the game. This last one, I did not roll double sevens. Turn this stuff in the geo because I want to crack it. That's all watered, that's all watered. Have us put away. Okay. Bed for the night. I want to figure out what Sophie likes. So I'm trying to, like, not do my normal datings, which are Haley and Emily and Penny. So I'd rather, like, swap it out somewhere else. Bookseller. For fortune. Very happy, so I should do Geo today. I forgot about that. I need to do that. So you're a new farmer in town. Cleared soon. Awesome. Tomorrow's the Egg Festival between 9 and 2. I like her. A lot of people, like, if they don't follow her story, think she's, like, super stuck up. But, like, she puts on a mean girl act. She's not actually a mean girl. Like, she's super into photography and stuff. Honestly, one of the reasons I took photography classes, to be honest. Okay. Yes. What do I want to do today? I want... I got 12 days. 16 days. Yeah, photography is fun. It really is. It's one of the most chill classes I've ever had. I got to take 3 pictures and I tried to do everything physical, so there's that. Which not everyone did. So almost all of my photos I did were specifically ones that I did 0 editing to. I did it all with like physical tricks to get them to do what I want. Which I think is pretty impressive, personally. One of my favorite ones was like I did really early on in the semester. And I did it at nighttime. And I had a street lamp ahead of me, I had a street lamp behind my friend who was the target of the photo. I had her walk slowly towards me. And I had a lens that I used. I held physically in front of my camera so I would get a physical vignette added to it from it because it would block off some of the excess stuff with the other stuff. So it would have a vignette on it, and it was like a purple color, so I had a color change to it, and I angled it like slightly upwards so that the light above me would cause a bokeh effect. So I had like like those nice spots as she was like walking towards me, and it was just, yeah. What is this? Donates museum. It did. It came out amazing. Museum. Do I have rewards? Oh shit, I have cauliflower seeds. Those are 12 days, so I'll get them slightly before the end of the day. Set question mark. It's one of my favorites. Another one I did is, since I build Gundam models, I did a lot of like forced perspective ones as well. It's like this one was almost semi-accidental, where I ended up getting because I also play drums, so I put it on a drum throne, and I spun it with the camera to get a spin on it, so I have a blur in the background, and I had the lights just right coming from like the 10:30 a.m. sunlight through the blinds, that I was getting like nice streaks of light, and I opened the other window to reflect like off a plastic bag in the background, so I'd get like sparkle effects across the thing. So I was like, oh, it was beautiful. 6 days. Skim more potatoes. Another 16 potatoes. Why not? We're all in cauliflowers and potatoes. I think I've posted them on my Discord before. Honestly, what I should do is like legitimately 16. Fuck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. I honestly should do my photography and post on TikTok. I've also done like time-lapse photography of astrophotography. So I was visiting a friend at the time because I had to go to their wedding. So I was in a midway point with another friend at his farm. And so he sat up there and talked to me while I had my camera that I pressed like every like 5 minutes to take pictures. So I had like composited like 80 pictures, and yeah. Understandable. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The fuck out of here. 9. Okay, these ones. We ready later than these? That's fine though. It's 1 p.m. We're almost out of energy already. Crazy, honestly. I really do wish I knew what Sophie liked. I'm gonna see if she likes sea jelly. She could like immediately dislike it though. I just want to know. I need to figure out what she likes. Super shy pink hair girl who's scared of people. I need to know her backstory. First things first, talk to her today. Oh, I can't give her a gift this week. Appreciate it. Although I think I'm gonna end pretty soon because it is 11 p.m. So I'm probably joining you in a second. See you next time. You sleep well, okay? Healthcare workers deserve a good night rest. They put up with so much. I think I'm gonna fish and end the day off. I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'll try not to. Night. Didn't mean that. I would love normal like fish, please, so I can sell. Take perfects. We take those. I'm just gonna get this energy bar out and then I'm gonna be done. Fuck. Trash. God damn it. It's not directional, it's whatever I'm facing and it bothers me so much. I keep forgetting. Oh well. Very end of our bar. The very end of the night. We'll be there in a sec. I think it's just one more cast after this, unless I get like a double 7. Nope, that's this one. Oh well. Wasn't even real fish. Just 2 fish. Some driftwood. Let that finish, grab it. So any 1, 2, 3, 6. Let that finish, grab whatever comes out, and then sleep and call it a day. Both the game and stream. And I tapped in with exhausted. Gotta be kidding me. That's actually nice, Crystal. Fuck, that was iron. Means I have enough for another iron ingot. I'm gonna reduce energy tomorrow, but that's fine. It is the festival anyway. So I'll just water everything and then festival stuff happens. I want a warm bib. I need gold for that. I need 3 for a crab pot too. actually could. Then, is there plans to say they can have fertilizer? Come on. Please finish. Please finish, Furnace. Don't need a rusty sword. Can't sell it either. Please finish. Please. Whatever. I guess it's time to sleep in the day. Being 9 and 2. Something rustling in the nearby trees. True-footed 0. I need to like do that better. I think that's gonna be the end of today. Nothing's ready to grab. Okay. I am gonna call it here. Thank you for hanging out, stream. TikTok, you will end first as always. Appreciate you guys hanging out. You guys are awesome. Alright, Twitch, thanks for hanging out. Thanks for being like great lurking team. Appreciate y'all.